Hello, everyone. How's everybody coming along here? We're going to put up our comments. Welcome, everybody, to the live stream of What is a Safe Space, the Kickstarter launch. I've got some chat coming up here, and we're going to do a quick check to make sure that we are on everywhere. So, for example, I'm not showing on Facebook, so we're going to add that now. Wait, that's not what I wanted. And save changes. And let's see if we're coming up on Facebook. Okay. Hello, and I'm going to take a look at the comments here. All right. I see that we're showing up in Barnstormer Publishing, we're showing up on Tonlandian Empire, and we are showing up on Instagram. I see a couple of people have joined us. Hello, everybody. All right, so let's get this show on the road. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining the Kickstarter launch party for What is a Safe Space by Stevie Bees. I'm your host, Tawn Krakowski. I'm an author, narrator, and the founder of Barnstormer Publishing and the Empress of Tonlandia. In a world where many have lost the ability to empathize with those with differing life experiences, radical kindness activist Stevie Bees has written a children's book that teaches empathy in the simplest terms and offers real-world examples that can be emulated by today's youth. I'm going to put a picture of the book here. Looks fantastic. And I've got everybody there. And then in the next 40 minutes, you'll meet What is a Safe Space author Stevie Bees, as well as illustrator Carrie Schneider and Ivy, our Kickstarter manager. Stevie will do a live reading. There will be some Q&A, and then finally prizes. When you comment on the live stream, your name will be automatically entered into a random drawings for one of 5 prizes. We have 2 of the rainbow TARDIS pins. We've got those here. We have 2 of the Safe Space shirts, t-shirts. There's one there. I'm wearing mine. And we have 1 very special custom zip hoodie, which is just amazing. So I'm pretty excited about all of our prizes, and that will be at the end of our live stream. All right. So I am going to pull up the rest of our schedule here. Sorry about that. This should just be me on stage because we're not quite ready for everybody else. But we do have some people in the comments that are already saying hi. We've got this one. We've got Shannon coming in there. Andra. And Sharon. Hi, everybody. All right. I am pulling up my live stream content that I had just a minute ago. I do want to thank everybody for coming, and pardon the technical difficulties. All right. So next on our list, I'm going to welcome everybody and introduce everybody to the live stream. And I am going to I apologize, everybody. I had my live stream uh, agenda right up in front of me, and somehow I lost it underneath all of my other stuff there. So I'm pulling that up. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to put everybody up on stage. Oh, actually, no, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to come back here. Again, I apologize for the craziness, but it's really early in the morning here in Arizona. All righty. Space. And then here we go. All right. Oh, hi, Brian. It's good to see you. Everybody's excited. Again, my name is Tawn, and we're going to go ahead and get this kicked off right now. Our first person that I would like you to meet is the author of What is a Safe Space, Stevie Broxson. Stevie is an active member, active community member, an artist, author, queer, trans activist, and a gender doula. When they are not busy with their advocacy work, they can be found making art or spending time with their 2 kids and his husband. Welcome to the stage, Stevie, and make sure that you're in there.
Hello.
Hi, Stevie.
Hi.
So, Stevie, what is the inspiration behind the book, and how do you envision it impacting young readers and their parents?
So I wrote the book as like the next step in my activism. I feel like I've saturated the hive as much as I can with how to be a safe space, and all the people that have stuck around for a couple years are kind of inundated all the time with my work. But there are several people who share me with their kids. And I thought, what better way to reach a newer audience than to write a children's book? Because we have a hive full of people that will share that with their kids. So yeah, I wrote a book. It's been about a year since I wrote the first draft, which is kind of crazy to me that it's been a year in the making that we've got to this point. But yeah, I'm really excited for it to teach empathy to young readers. More so, this book was designed for the parents reading the book. Obviously, kids will get a bunch out of it as well, but this one is meant to heal your inner child.
I love that, Stevie. I love that. I'm so excited for this book. You have no idea. I love so much about it, and what I love the most to me is the ABCs of being a safe space at the very end.
Yeah.
As a publisher, it's important to me that that kind of content is available to readers and to parents, and I really, really love what you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stevie. We're going to have next, we're going to meet our illustrator, Carrie Schneider. Carrie is a queer neurodivergent artist who works for a kinder and more inclusive world. When not creating, she loves learning languages, quite a few. Collecting dragons. I'm totally all about collecting dragons. And enjoying nature with her husband and 2 kids. She is so thrilled to see her art make a real difference through her work with Stevie Bee. And so, Carrie, without further ado, what do you most want to share about your experience and role in the project? Oh, hey, let me unmute you there. I think your mic is muted, Carrie.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Perfect.
Hello. So my role, I'm the illustrator, and but it's been really just like an amazing collaboration all around. And it started with bees and kindness because Stevie was sent out a call for send me bees, and I sent them a painting that I had made with bees in it. It looks like this. And they said, "Wait, are you an illustrator? I've written a children's book." And so we just started working together, and it's been really magical. And along the way, we've done T-shirts and pins and stickers and all kinds of stuff, and it's been super amazing. And I have the same sort of like deep and constant wish for kindness and social justice and elevating marginalized voices. I wasn't making as big of an impact as I wished I could. And this Stevie can move mountains with their empathy and determination and talent. So I can't wait to see how far this book can go. It's really needed right now, but helping a whole generation and multiple generations learn how to be a safe space for others, and especially also to know that everybody else deserves a safe space too, which oftentimes we don't know. So it's been an awesome collaboration, and I believe in the power of books. And I can't wait to see what's next. This has been my absolute favorite project, and that's with a U, by the way, for the Canadians. So yeah. Hi, I'm
That's
Carrie.
wonderful. Wonderful, Carrie. Thank you so much. And you're so cute. I love seeing you I love seeing your shiny face. Um, Finally, last but not least, I'd like to introduce Ivy. Ivy is Stevie's mod and Kickstarter creator and manager. They are an active member in the community and local LGBTQ plus center. When they are not helping Stevie, they are enjoying their time with their two guinea pigs. I love guinea pigs. Their partner or volunteering at the LGBTQ center. Ivy, can you briefly give us explain the purpose of the campaign and the funding goal? Add you to stage. There we are.
Hey.
Hi,
But
Ivy.
yeah, I am happy to. The purpose of the Kickstarter campaign is to create 2,500 copies initially of this book. It's also allowing people to not only purchase their own signed copies, but to sponsor copies for people with a financial barrier, much like our t-shirt sponsorship program. So people will be pretty familiar with that. But yeah, 2,500 is a start, and all of them are signed, so perfect.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ivy. Um, that's. Does anyone have anything else they wanted to remind us of? I'm just going to put us all up on stage here. And I do see in the comments that Stevie wanted to remind us that you can no longer get those TARDIS pins anywhere else. So these are some limited edition prizes that we have at the end.
Could you go over the prizes again, since now we have a bunch more people in the live?
That's a fantastic idea. So the first prize, we have two of these rainbow TARDIS print pins. And like Stevie said earlier, these are a limited edition. We also have two of the Safe Space t-shirts to give away. Looks like the one I'm wearing. And then we have a custom zip hoodie. One of those for the grand prize to give away. All of the comments that you make, enter your name into the drawing at the end, and then I will take care of that at the end. We'll do the drawing, and any comment that you make, we'll put your name in there. So if you want to just hop in there and tell us hi or where you're from, or even tell us what what's your idea of a safe space. So see all these fantastic people coming into the chat. Wonderful. All right. So I was thinking now would be a great time for a live reading from Stevie. What do you say, Stevie?
Sounds great. I'm sorry, I'm putting stuff in the chat too.
No problem. I'm going to put you up here. There you go. I'm basically doing all of my own production behind the scenes, and I'm a little slow, so
You're good.
bear with me. Bear with me.
You're good.
All right.
Cool. Do you want to put the book up, or do you want it to be on my
Yes.
face?
I'm going to go ahead and put the book up so everybody can follow along. And we're just going to make it just the book.
Awesome. All right. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so this is my book, What is a Safe Space by Stevie Bees, illustrated by Carrie Schneider. This is the cover and the back cover. And if you can go ahead and flip the page for me.
I can.
Okay, cool. So we did skip a page, but that's okay. I'm just going to read it off. What is a safe space? Have you ever longed for a free to be you place? If you've ever found one, you have a safe space. A safe space can be a city, a forest, a room, a blanket, a book, or a song, or the moon. But mostly, safe spaces are people. It's true. They're allies and champions, embracers of you. No matter your how, what, when, where, why, or who, and safe spaces are you, once you know what to do. We know people are different in so many ways, and sometimes we feel like we don't have a place. But with Austin, we do. No matter what, no matter who, he'll accept and respect us and welcome us too. Austin is a safe space for me and for you. Sometimes places feel scary when you're there all alone, and especially if they're a strict girl or boy zone. Her friend needs a bathroom, so Britt goes along. If she's a girl in her heart, she's a girl, never wrong. Britt's a safe space. She knows you belong. Chris loves who they love and loves sharing their pride, so everyone else knows they don't have to hide. They know it can sometimes be tough in a crowd, so to help you along, their pride will be loud. Chris is a safe space where you can be proud. Have you ever felt like you weren't being heard? Like you're talking but nobody follows a word? Try talking to Dorothy. With her, you will find a listening ear and a welcoming mind. Dorothy is a safe space, a listener who's kind. We all have some struggles that we keep very near, a memory, a worry, a tough truth, a fear. If you share them with Elim, he'll protect them and you. He'll honor your privacy and he'll follow through. Elim is a safe space, loyal and true. When things aren't fair, when the rules aren't right, and it's not getting better till someone will fight, Floor is the one who will help us stay free. She stands up to say, you'll have to go through me. Floor is a safe space. She's a fierce bumblebee. A safe space in an office? That's possible too, with a helper who's focused on listening to you. Grayson studied and practiced how to comfort and guide, to help others feel strong and resilient inside. Grayson's safe space lives on through our lives. Our world isn't perfect, sometimes not even close. It's a fight to give rights to who need them the most. When things are unfair and people feel small, Hinal raises his voice to help them feel tall. Hinal is a safe space for one and for all. When we're sick or we're sad or we're down in the dumps, getting up is much harder than being a lump. Ivy has lots of compassion and care. They check on their friend so she knows someone's there. Ivy is a safe space with big love to share. There's no way to do everything right every day, so don't fear your mistakes and don't run away. When Jackie says something that makes Zir friend sad, Z quickly says sorry so Zir friend won't feel bad. Jackie's a safe space for all the oopses we've had. We're not always ready to hear advice yet. What we might need instead is to yell, get upset. Cat knows to wait, let us take up some room. They'll be back to talk later when it isn't too soon. Cat is a safe space on every moon. With new things to try and new people to meet, we might feel shy, we might look at our feet. But Leanne says hello when she meets someone new, and she tells us her pronouns so others can too. Leanne is a safe space for me and for you. It's not always easy to take a big leap, to jump in with both feet when the going seems steep. But Molly is here for their friend when he sings, celebrating when all of their friends do hard things. Molly is a safe space for the courage they bring. Mad, sad, or scared, we might frown, we might cry, we might not know how to get our tears to dry. But Nova knows giggles are the best cure for tears. You'll laugh till you realize you've forgotten your fears. Nova is a safe space of humor and cheer. We can't do much good if we're not safe ourselves. Once you take care of you, you can help someone else. Ori heeds his own needs and keeps a calm, steady pace. Our lives are a treasure. They aren't a race. Ori shows how we too deserve a safe space. Waiting in line can feel like the worst, but it's also no good when we rush to be first. Sharing is caring. We all know that's true. And Perry will help us take turns, one then two. Perry's a safe space for fairness and cues. We don't need approval, don't need to compare. The you that's inside is the right one to share. Quinn's light is bright with a glitter and glow, and he can't wait to see what our own lights might show. Quinn is a safe space for the you that you know. Your body is yours and my body is mine, and for some, even hugging is crossing a line. Rowan will listen when a friend says, don't touch. Before hugging, he asks, just in case it's too much. Rowan is a safe space for consent before touch. Some questions, they are a bit scary to ask, and plucking up courage is no tiny task. But Stevie still wants us to give it a go, 'cause answers are how we can know what we know. Stevie is a safe space. Their love helps us grow. Calling names, pointing, laughing, making others feel bad. These are the choices that make everyone sad. But Tara speaks out against bullies who mock, and then teaches them how to think first and then talk. Tara's safe space is as solid as rock. Have you ever wanted quiet and to not be alone? If you thought those were opposites, you would be wrong. Ursula won't mind if you're silent and still. If you ask her to sit with you calmly, she will. Ursula is a safe space for hearts to be filled. You don't have to keep all your struggles inside. Needing help or support isn't something to hide. When Victoria needs help, she speaks up loud and clear in the hope that you too will speak out and not fear. Victoria's a safe space. Get the help you need here. We all make mistakes, missteps, or trip up. It takes listening well to learn how we messed up. Winter's a safe space because he's willing to grow, to listen, say thank you, I was wrong, I didn't know. Winter's a safe space with the growing he shows. Sometimes the world feels too bright and too loud. It's chaos, commotion, confusion, a crowd. When Zila's friend really needs time on their own, she just kindly and quietly leaves them alone. Zila is a safe, loving solitude zone. Not all of our friends have the same starting line. They're not on the same track or they fall far behind. But Yvonne isn't counting. Take as long as you need. She knows we all learn at our very own speed. Yvonne is a safe space for all to succeed. So now that you know all these safe spacey ways, you can be a safe space for all of your days. It's not hard to do. You just need to be kind, to listen, to care, to keep others in mind. And also, says Ziggy, after reading this book, you know how to find a safe space when you look. A safe space, after all, is what you deserve too. A place where you're safe to be wonderful you. If you're working hard on being an ally, communicating about boundaries and consent, respecting people's differences, and including others, then you're well on your way to truly being a safe space. And now that you know that you deserve all of these things too, we hope that you'll always be a safe space to yourself and look for safe spaces in your own life. And this was truly a collaborative effort between Stevie and Carrie. And I want to leave this one as I'm not going to go through it all, but we've put in some back matter to have some of these conversations with your kids so that you can chat about boundaries and consent, and what it looks like to be a safe space with your own kids.
That was wonderful, Stevie. That was wonderful, Stevie. It was, I have goosebumps. And from some of the people that we have in the comments, we've got some wonderful comments. Got Sharon here. I like this one too. Thrilled that the book is happening, and I love that Stevie shared their journey of not giving up on the process of making this dream happen. Both the book and Stevie are what we need more of in this world. It's really wonderful. Do I not have Stevie on stage? I'm sorry about that.
I can pick my nose and no one will see.
Very nice. I think now we could probably bring up the question and answer portion. I'm keeping an eye on the comments here. But right now I have a couple of questions loaded up and ready to go. So for Stevie,
all right,
I was wondering, what's next? Do you have any upcoming projects to further promote empathy, compassion, and first and foremost, safety for children?
There is a plan to do a second book. I don't want to put too much out into the universe because then it'll feel more like an obligation. But there is plans to do a second book. Similar theme, but we're going to follow Ziggy and Ziggy's allyship, his rocket ship of allyship. And I'm actually really stoked about it. There isn't really much in the process yet. I kind of want to ride this wave a little bit and feel the dopamine a bit before I commit to doing a second one. But you can put it out into the universe that we are manifesting that I plan to do a second one, just because I still have more to say, and I plan to go really hard for like 10 more years and then just retire.
I want to do that too.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to wait 10 more years though. I would like it to be a little sooner. All right, I have one here. So Carrie, this one is for Carrie. What did you enjoy most about illustrating What is a Safe Space?
I think you're muted, Carrie.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so I wrote some things down because otherwise I could talk forever about what I like about this project. The most important thing is that absolutely every single word in this project resonates for me really deeply. It's just been like really, really amazing to be part of it. I also really love how much Stevie let me run with their words and just like trusted me. Like I would say, like, what do you want for this page? And they would just be like, do what you like, what comes to you. And so I would sort of follow sparks of insight and just like delight in outer space what if imaginings. And I would like sketch all kinds of little sketches on paper, and it's like there's just like all kinds, and most of these actually I was sketching during the sermons at my church, because I was like, I have a piece of paper here, and I have to draw to listen. I was listening, but so I would just do that, and then I would send it to Stevie, and sometimes they would say like magic, and sometimes they would say like, I like it, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, let's talk. And so if you didn't know, Stevie is a safe space. And so they really, really are. Like, I can be my complete authentic self with them. I don't have to worry about like being judged or like secret subtext or anything. Like, we just like are able to be completely authentic and sincere together. And so it's just all been like effort and inspiration and support and really magic. And so I also really loved when they asked me to be a sounding board for creating rhymes, because it was really fast. Like, it was like a week, and we were just like sending these rhymes back and forth, like these like Dr. Seussian, and it's called something very hard to say, and so we named it anti-pesto Tetris. That was Stevie coined that. And so we just like played volleyball.
Actually, Stevie, what is that called again? Like, for real? Because I know that you told me it's basically kind of the sing-songy meter that Dr. Seuss used.
Yeah, it's called anapestic tetrameter, but I couldn't say that, so I called it anti-pesto Tetris.
Which is
yeah,
I do love that.
That's a meter that Dr. Seuss writes in. So when you hear this book, it should feel familiar. It should feel like a Dr. Seuss. So yeah, that was all intentional too.
That's wonderful. I have another comment from the audience. Here it is. They want to know if, Stevie, if you'll be doing book readings around Ontario.
If you'll book me, yep, I'll come.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited about it. I keep shopping for outfits, so please have me.
That would be wonderful. For Ivy, I was wondering if you can tell us a little bit more about the 2 tiers and the add-ons and how the sponsorship will work after the campaign. Oh, I think you're muted, Ivy.
You're still muted, Ivy.
Oh, hey, try this one. Does that work, Ivy?
Yeah, the host had me muted. All right. I was like, I had myself muted too. It's okay.
See, you know, I'm just getting used to this.
Hey,
we're good.
I get it. So yeah, the tier 1 of the Kickstarter is a signed copy for yourself. There's also add-ons available that allow you to get additional copies after the initial pledge. And you can also like do additional sponsorships. And tier 2 is 1 copy for yourself and a sponsorship for someone else. Again, with the same add-ons of additional copies for yourself or additional sponsorships. The sponsorship program is going to work pretty similarly to how the t-shirts work, but once the Kickstarter has ended and we see how many have been sponsored, we're going to create the sign up and do a first come first serve off of that. So we won't know it's running for 60 days, but in 2 months, still in time before the holidays, we'll be able to get that figured out and get everyone's information to get the books going.
That's wonderful. The Kickstarter, I did put the link online. I think I can also add that into the comments in a little bit. And then I'm wondering if we have any questions from the audience. I do see that we love the sponsorships. Sharon says they're going to contact libraries in the area and other organizations that would love to have a book reading. I think that would be amazing.
Absolutely. I'll come.
Matthew is making me happy because he says yay for technical difficulties. Woohoo! Let's see. And I'm going through all of the questions here. Everybody's very excited. We've got some excitement here for Carrie. Yeah. And I know I saw in the beginning some shout outs to Ivy. Ivy, you're famous.
We love Ivy.
The hive has
Ivy.
been
They
the
do
hive
so
has
much.
been very, very kind, and I truly love them back.
Mhm. Ooh, this is actually a really good question from Brian. Brian would like to know who is a safe space for all of you?
Well, I will start. This book is actually dedicated to Mr. Bees, because Mr. Bees has always been my safe space. I words fail me. We've been married for going on 10 years, and we've been together for 14. And I wouldn't change anything. I went through my entire transition with him by my side, and this book wouldn't have happened without him taking the phone away from me so that I would rest. Because otherwise I would just work until I'm dead. He's been everything. So yeah, the dedication at the beginning of the book is to Mr. Bees, Eric, my husband. He's my safe space, and there isn't anything more important to me. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Right now, Stevie's my safe space. Because without Stevie, this would not have been possible. And I am so proud to be a part of this project. So I do want you guys to know that. I did have a question from Catherine for Stevie, but I'm not finding it in the list of questions because there's so many people kind of coming in, and I'm not really fast with the technology.
I saw that in there too. I'm actually looking at it.
Yeah.
I had to go back and scroll and find it as well as on the Facebook feed.
There we go. Where did you find that?
I just went to Facebook, and then like from the newest live chat, I just scrolled back a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Do you want Ivy to read it out?
Yeah,
Okay.
could you read it for me, Ivy?
Yeah, of course. So Kat is asking, sorry, nope, that's the other comment. It just auto scrolled on me when there was a new comment. It's like, here you go.
Is it?
I see it too. Could I?
You've avoided aiming any content at children for a while now.
Yep.
What changed? That's a very good question. Thank you.
So, we've been asked by we, I mean, like the Safe Space team. There's a few of us behind the scenes that do stuff, including like Ivy, my husband, Carrie now. But there's people behind the scenes. So when I say we, I mean this collective we. We've been asked for a while to put our activism slogans and phrases on kids' t-shirts so that people can buy them for their kids so that their kids can wear them. And I have absolutely stood strong that no, we will not be making anything for kids. So when you wear the activism slogans, you are assuming the responsibility of the conversations that are evoked by wearing those. And you assume the responsibility of any interactions or any confrontations that happen from wearing those shirts. A kid cannot give informed consent for that. So we have absolutely not made kids content for, it's been 3 years now. And I still stand by that I will not be putting any of the kids slogans or any of the activism slogans on kids' shirts. That will not happen. But we can't shield our kids from everything. I have learned now, I've got a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old, And anytime I watch the news, like my 7-year-old knows who Trump is. And I can't shield them forever. So we have to learn how to have these conversations with kids. We have to learn how to start having these conversations in safe ways and kid-friendly ways. So this book is like step one. I wanted to put something out into the universe that is kid-friendly for kids, but is like the first step in the talking points that I talk to grown-ups about. Because like I said, you can't shield your kids forever. They're very smart. They are going to find out, and I don't want them to find out from unsafe places. So we have put out a t-shirt with just the cover of the book on it. It says, "I'm a safe space." It's also on kids' hoodies. We've got toddler tees and hoodies, and youth tees and hoodies. And it's really important to me that the people who wear these shirts understand where they're coming from, understand what it means. And the book is the first step in having those conversations with kids, teaching them what it means to be a safe space. And because I've read this book so much to my kids at this point, whenever we have conversations about like, hey, that wasn't very nice, like think about this character. And yeah, so that's why it's important to me. I also struggled to decide whether or not to put out anything for kids. Even if we were going to start having those conversations, I wondered if I was the right person to do this, because I am trans, masc, non-binary. I get called some really unsavory names on a daily basis. And I really struggle to, like, it would only take one or two people to say the wrong thing to the right person for me to be questioned as a parent. And that really bothered me. It was something that was always in the back of my brain, especially when doing this book. It was a big reason why I didn't want to self-publish. I wanted someone to take the risk with me. I wanted someone to look at what I was doing and say, this is worthy, and you are a good parent, and these are the reasons why. And so I've received a couple offers for publishing, but this is the only one that felt like the right fit. So I'm super grateful to you, Ton, for taking this leap with me.
I'm super grateful for all of you for trusting me to support you in this. As the Empress of Tonlandia, I don't play with haters. So I'm more than happy to be front and center with this wonderful, wonderful book. I'm very, very excited to be launching the Kickstarter. I can't wait. And I'm so proud of all of you for putting out such a beautiful, beautiful product. I do want to remind everybody that we're going to be doing the sweepstakes shortly. So make sure that you add a comment into the feed, so that will enter your name into the giveaway. You got a couple more minutes to do that. And before we get in there, Stevie, did you have any last words that you wanted to leave anybody with?
Buy the book.
There you go.
Muted me. There we go. Short and sweet.
I was trying to make you front and center, so
sorry. Yeah, just short and sweet. We are taking a big risk by publishing this. We decided to go with a printer that we could order in bulk to maintain quality and make sure that like everything was going to be consistent across the board instead of print on demand services. So we did a lot of research on the printer that we wanted. And for that reason, we do need to do a Kickstarter to fund the print. And Yeah, so the Kickstarter is going live today. That's what you're doing. You're purchasing a pre-order from a Kickstarter. All of the books will be signed. You can sponsor a book for someone else in the Kickstarter, and at a later date we will start a sponsorship list as well. But yeah, we really need you right now, and I feel comfortable. And well, no, I honestly I don't feel comfortable asking for your help the way I always do. But at the same time, I really need this to happen, and I really need you to help me make it happen. So please go sign up on Kickstarter.
Absolutely. And I'm not too proud to beg. I seriously, I want everybody out there to spread the word. If you can support us, that's fantastic. If you can get buy a book and then a sponsorship, that's even better. And yeah, spread the word, let everybody know. And I'm pretty excited about this entire project. I did put the Kickstarter link up on the main stage. And I feel like we're ready to do some giveaways. So how's everybody feel?
Let's do it.
Ready? All right. So the first prize is going to be a rainbow TARDIS pin. And we're going to do the drawing now. And it looks like the winner is Lisa Elmanowski, right?
Yay, Lisa.
Yay, Lisa! And wait, did it show? Did it show?
Didn't. It didn't show us anything.
What the heck? Let me do this way. Giveaway tools. Select a tab to share. There it is.
Yay.
Yay, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to put your name down here. I will contact you via DM for that prize. And then I think we're ready for the next giveaway. Let's do draw again. This is also for a rainbow TARDIS pin.
Yay, Andra.
Andra. Yay, Andra. All right. And again, we'll contact you via.
I'm actually going to see Andra after this, so I will take it.
Oh heck yeah, that's better. I love the your profile picture. You'll have to go through me. That's perfect. All right. So the next drawing is going to be for a Safe Space T-shirt. Let's see who comes up. Hopefully it's not me. I already have one. All right, that's really scary. Let's try that again.
You jinxed yourself.
I think so. Is that manifesting? That's even better. I'm manifesting retirement. April.
Yay.
Wonderful. All right,
Well,
April.
the second TARDIS pin's going off to Alberta. Or no, that was the T-shirt.
Yes, that was a T-shirt. You got it. All right, and for the next T-shirt, let's see who we've got here. Shannon.
Nice. Yay, Shannon.
Right. Very
I acknowledge
nice.
you're here, Shannon. That's a inside joke, but they'll get it.
Very nice. And the final giveaway we have is for the zip hoodie. And
Drum roll. Hey, I win.
Yay, you win.
Yay. It's okay. You can draw again.
Yeah, I think we'll draw again.
Nice.
Yay, wonderful. Fantastic. All right, so I have everybody's name listed at the bottom. I'm going to stop sharing this screen so that we can come back to our live presentation there. I want to thank everybody for joining us first and foremost. It's really wonderful to see so much support from a grassroots project, really. And it warms our heart. It makes us feel really good to have all of you here with us. If you click on the link to become a backer on Kickstarter, help brings What is a Safe Space to life. And every pledge, no matter the size, makes a difference. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. And we'll be we'll be here, and we're excited for the project, and make sure that you check us out on the Kickstarter.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. If I can play the outro, that would be helpful. And there it is. Okay, now I'm ready to play the outro. Thanks, everybody. All right, maybe not. Why is it not going? Oh, technical difficulties.
Sing it.
That would be sad. I don't think you want that. All right. Thank you, everybody. We're just going to end it this way. Have a great day.